I see you and I appreciate you for that. So I feel like it makes sense to end my saga of existential unsafety with a poem about the essence of daddiness. There were some daddy issues here present before. I'm here to fix that for you. 30. The thing that ripped out of me with bitter tears last afternoon was raw power. A secret voice came out, clawing its way up my throat, like unchoking, like saying, I'm a thing of beauty, and meaning it. I meant it. I meant it when I cried in a stranger's arms. He released his body into it. His limbs said, I'm here as long as you need me, and nothing is more important. I was 30 years old. No one had ever hugged me like that. He's my father now. I decided so. I haven't spoken to him since, just like my real father, but I mean it. He taught me how safety feels. I imbibed his availability, the time he gave me, the looseness of his muscles. I'm uncontainable, but that hug was a vessel. I cried 1 minute for every year of unsafety. He called me honeypot. I didn't like it, but I let him. Dads get to have that. The real one had called me horse. I didn't like that either, but I hadn't known I'd had a choice. I mean it, I am a thing of beauty. My jawline sharp like recognition, like saying I love myself and knowing how deep that is. I can't quite manage it yet, but by 32, I'll have love by the throat. I like being choked and I'm not sure what that says about me, and I'm trying to find a way to judge myself for it, but maybe it's just another way to be held. That afternoon had been over a year ago, and the voice that came out had been a man's voice. I was scratching up through my soprano vocal cords. I was still unchoking back then, so I couldn't give it a name, but I'm growing into it now, like a boy growing into his father's suit. Or in my case, a wretched leather jacket that reeked of cigarettes and vodka and cheap cologne, and when I tried to hug him, he'd call me names because men don't need hugs. Well, I'm a man now, so let me show you. You have to loosen your muscles, just so, to hold without constricting, to make it comfortable enough to last an hour or a day. And the real trick is, try not to be the one deciding when to let go.